really important as a pre-med that you are very strategic with the way that you are choosing your extracurricular activities, because some extracurriculars are going to give you more opportunities to have stories like this than others. So I think to start, the first number one most important thing is going to be clinical experience, and this can come in the form of volunteering at a hospital, shadowing a physician, or just getting involved with some type of clinical research where you're actually involved on more of the patient care side. A lot of students also get jobs working in healthcare, which I personally wish I had done and think is such a valuable experience just for you figuring out if this is really what you want to do, because there are a lot of surprises that you experience in the healthcare field if you have not been introduced to it before. So I think understanding that and knowing what you're getting yourself into is super important just on a personal level, because you don't want to be finding these things out for the first time when you're already in medical school. The next activity is going to be research. You definitely don't have to do research, but this is something that is looked upon very favorably by most admissions committees. So while you may not enjoy research necessarily, I would be open-minded to at least giving one opportunity a chance. And keep in mind that research doesn't just have to involve sitting there with a pipette. There are all sorts of different things you can do to get involved with research. So I would encourage you to at least give it a shot, even if you don't think that you want to necessarily do research for the rest of your career. The next activity you want to make sure you have is going to be community service. This can be any type of volunteering, literally just find anything you're passionate about. And I think that this is a great way to find really good stories to talk about in your admissions interviews. Next is going to be leadership roles. Leadership is huge for medical school admissions these days, so definitely make sure that you are not just a participant in your extracurricular activities, but you have at least one or two where you have assumed a leadership role. And finally, the last category that I think can be really helpful is teaching and mentoring. I personally had a lot of activities in this category, and I think it gave me some really awesome stories that I could talk about during my interviews. I hope this was helpful. If you'd like to have some more pre-med advice or hear the rest of the interview with the medical school deans of admissions, hit that follow button and check the comments for the video link.